Hi Taurus, I hope this video finds you well. Apologize, I've been a little MIA. Fell off the video making wagon. My family's been through some hard times. We've had a case of the coronavirus. We lost my grandma, God rest her soul. She isn't suffering anymore, but it's been difficult. We've been treading some rough waters over here. So I meditated and blessed the cards and pre-shuffled them all prior to starting this video. Let's go over what I saw in my meditation. I see a lot of colors. I get communications through colors, and what I saw for you, Taurus, was a butterfly. Symbols and colors, I should say, I'm sorry. And I saw a butterfly, which to me symbolizes transformation. And I saw a lot of blue. Blue signifies truth, your throat chakra. Maybe you need some throat chakra healing. Maybe you need to speak your truth on something. Blue also symbolizes spirit and connects us to our higher power, and blue energy can also help fight off infection. So if you haven't been feeling well, you could try meditating on the color blue. I also saw purple, and purple signifies spirituality, your higher self, your third eye, vitality, royalty, benevolence, enlightenment, and psychic power. And then I saw blue and purple all mingled together. To me, this is pointing towards maybe spirituality, because that's the common denominator between the two: connection to the divine and spirituality. I also saw the outline of a person. So that could mean that someone, one of your family members or ancestors, is trying to come through for one of you in this read. It could also be pointing to mediumship for you, since a lot of the messages I was getting was tied to spirituality. And I got a real distinct message or feeling that Divine is wanting for you to connect. So for some of you, this is a message of Divine going, hello, I love you, I'm waiting here for you, I would like to connect and to communicate. So that was a real clear message for some of you also. So let's jump into this read. Adjust the camera so you can see. And we need to get some incense going here also. I keep this going to cleanse the spiritual space as we work and protect it as well. And the one I'm using right now is frankincense and myrrh. One of my absolute favorites for any kind of spiritual work. Maybe the other way will be easier. So I think since I can see it, some of these just have real thick stems. There we go. That'll work. That'll work for now. Let's call in the energies. Father God Most High, I'd like to call in the spirits, guides, energies of the highest truths and compassions to pass along messages for the collective of Taurus at this time. I say these things in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, what energies do we have surrounding the collective of Taurus? Thank you. The Hermit reversed. That makes sense. Since the message I got from my meditation, oopsie, was that Spirit is hoping for some of you to connect. The Hermit represents guidance, meditation. The Hermit is, he's got his lantern there and he's ready to guide you through the unknown. And it's reversed, which means that there's messages waiting to come through for you and you need to make some time. Spirit, what other messages do we have for the collective of Taurus? Show me what I need to see. Too many. For Taurus. Thank you. And the Hanged Man reversed also. And the Two of Wands. This message couldn't be any more loud and clear, Taurus. Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. So, every single one of these cards almost has to do with going within and connecting with your guides, with Spirit, with the Divine, with your guides. I'm seeing a lot of green, firstly, as I look at the layout of the spread. So, odds are you could be in need of some healing, or if you're having trouble connecting, it could be that you need to do some heart chakra work, some healing, some heart chakra healing. So I say this all the time. Gratitude. Gratitude is the door to your connection with God, with the Divine. If you have a blocked heart chakra, your messages won't be able to come through. The Divine is the highest vibing of beings, and he's always trying to connect with you. He's always reaching for you. God seeks you more fervently than you seek him. And so I would look up heart chakra healing. I would definitely start some kind of a gratitude exercise, like at the end of every day, keep a journal by your bed, for instance, and write down 5 to 10 things from your day that you're thankful for, and make a habit out of it. Even if you're not feeling it, just do it. The more you do it, the more you'll feel it. You've got to open your heart. You've got to heal your heart chakra. When that chakra is blocked, like I said, you cannot receive your messages. And there are always, always, always messages there to be received. Meditation. If you have a meditation practice, always begin every meditation with some form of a gratitude exercise also. So I like to do heart breathing. It's when you envision green heart energy as you inhale, coming in through your heart chakra space, filling your body, and on your exhale, you can envision that energy exiting through some part of your body that's touching the ground into the earth, into Mother Gaia, and feel gratitude to Mother Gaia as you envision this energy exiting you. Feel grateful for how she sustains us, for how she provides for us, for how she nourishes us. Feeling that love and gratitude is so important. So as I said, the Hermit is in reverse. There's guidance there waiting for you. And it's in reverse, so you're having a hard time receiving it right now. The next card, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man in this card is in the pose of a shaman. That to me indicates a need for meditation. The Two of Wands also indicates to me going within. As you can see on this card, he's like a silhouette, right? And so he holds both wands in his hand, and because of this, they create a doorway for him to walk through. And the fact that he's a silhouette tells me that he is entering into another dimension, another realm. The Four of Swords, this man is contemplating. Fours symbolize foundation. And you can just see that this man, he is deep in thought about something. However, this card is reversed, so that indicates to me a need for contemplation. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces always symbolize gifts. So you could have certain gifts to be bestowed upon you if you go within, or you could already possess certain gifts. Pentacles represent earth signs. Also, practical issues like abundance, security, groundedness, which you could achieve through meditation. So, Taurus, if you're feeling all over the place right now, you have a need to ground yourself. So let's get some clarifiers out on this. Spirit, why do we have the Four of Pentacles reversed for Taurus? Thank you. Truth. Remember, I saw blue during my meditation. There's blue here on this card also. First of all, let's talk about the border on this. It's a black border, which indicates a major arcana, which will indicate a major life event or situation. 20, the number 20 on the top here. 20 in numerology goes to a 2. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2s can signify relationships or a decision that needs to be made, or balance. And so, speaking of balance, if you see this guy, he's standing on scales. He's standing on the scales. So, Truth card, we've got a need for balance here. Spirit, can I get 2 more clarifier cards for the Hermit, please? 2 more clarifier cards, thank you. That's 3, but we'll take them. We've got another 2 here. Lots of blue. And it's the Intuition card. And I want to adjust this camera a little bit for you guys. I'm sorry. I'd like you to be able to see the shuffle too. And we've got positive movement forward. That's got a red border around it. So that's indicating your root chakra, your again, your groundedness, your sense of security. So we've got through intuition, going within. There's a need for you to go within and use your intuition to obtain some balance in order to gain positive movement forward. And then we've got also the number 8 on this card. 8s signify abundance, manifestation, diligence, and harvest. So you could be working on manifesting something into your life. And if you're having trouble manifesting your desires, it's most likely because you aren't going within and you aren't grounded. In order to be able to manifest positive things, you've got to be feeling positive. If you are feeling all over the place, ungrounded, unsettled, you're focusing on your fears and you're going to manifest the very things that you're focusing on not wanting. And then we have the number 1, which is an ace, which is a gift of love. So this would be like the Ace of Cups. We've got a green border around here, so it's something that you're very passionate about. Green signifies heart chakra, like I said. Emotions, cups signify emotions also. Anytime you see a rainbow here, that signifies your guardian angels, your angels. They're there looking, trying to guide you, sending you signs and synchronicities, trying to get your attention. And the Hanged Man, Spirit. Why do we have the Hanged Man? What does Taurus need to know about the Hanged Man? Show me what I need to see. Thank you. Financial and material changes. Choose wisely. One more card about the Hanged Man. One more clarifier for the Hanged Man. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Why do we have the Hanged Man here for Taurus? Too many. I feel like that's all we're gonna get for that particular one. Let's see now. We've got a number 5, which is indicating changes. Financial and material changes. So this could have something to do with your career. And choose wisely. Decisions to be made. 7s signify spirituality. Research. You see the guy at the end of the pier, and he is sitting and contemplating, meditating, seeking guidance in regards to this decision. Spirit, why do we have the Two of Wands? Two of Wands for Taurus. Please clarify the Two of Wands. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Thank you. And we've got moving on. That is an indigo border. Indigo border represents truth, intuition. It's like the light's dawning on him, and I noticed the green leaves falling towards him. There's and if you notice, it's all darker behind him. Even the leaves look dead and brown. And that's all behind him. The light's dawning on him, and he's moving away from the dead weight behind him and into the light. And then sixes represent balance, harmony, could represent family. And then we've got the fertility card. That's a number 3. Threes signify creativity, expression, synthesis, and fulfillment. Now, synthesis is when you take two things to create something else. 3. 2 becomes 3. Fertility also could signify ideas, like in tarot, being pregnant, it doesn't always mean with child. Your child could be an idea for a new business or a new direction. So, and then we have the Four of Swords reversed. So, something in regards to your foundation is off kilter. I want to actually look up the meaning for this one reversed. As I said before, 4 signify foundations. So reverse meaning of the Four of Swords, a period of isolation ends. Confinement is over. You may be recovering from an illness, hence the blue light, or entering back into active life. It's auspicious to receive this card reversed if you're experiencing financial losses, illness, or personal difficulties, since it suggests that with care and attention, you can emerge successfully from them. It also indicates an ability to channel, which is a form of mediumship. And remember from my meditation, I saw the silhouette of a person, which could indicate mediumship for you. Or bringing material back from the other world into this world. Manifesting. So for some of you, it means that you are manifesting right now. And so you need to work really hard on keeping your vibes high and your thoughts positive. And for some of you, it means that you've had a period of spiritual isolation and that you could be entering into mediumship. Now, it's important to remember that your psychic abilities are a muscle. And so if this is something that you're interested in, you're going to want to study up and practice, practice, practice. So it makes sense that your next card is an ace, is a gift. So let's get some clarifier cards out on the Four of Swords reversed, please. Why do we have the Four of Swords reversed here for Taurus? Please clarify the Four of Swords reversed. 3 cards, please, for the Four of Swords reversed for Taurus. Show me what I need to see. All right. So we have the Solitude card. Nines signify completions, idealism, and leadership. She is holding open a book, so she's tapping into her inner wisdom because her eyes are closed. And she's got a blue dress on. And the next card we have is Crown Chakra, indicating spirituality. And then the next card we have out is the Memories of Love. So there's a need to let go of something maybe. Or just remember to keep that heart chakra open. Always be working from your heart space. Sixes indicate, again, balance, harmony, family. For some of you, I see an ending here. You see these hands, they're letting go of these candles, of these memories of love. Spirit, clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles here for the collective of Taurus? Please clarify. Thank you. Oh, I like that one. Hope. So it's a 17. In numerology, a 17 goes to an 8. 8s signify manifestation. As I said, you are manifesting your gift of your Ace of Pentacles here is what you're manifesting. Your abundance. You're bringing your abundance down. So as I said, just be very careful. As soon as you feel negativity creeping in, flip the script. Remember your thoughts of gratitude and stay in your high vibe and positive energies. Energy goes where attention flows, like I said. So if you're thinking negatively, if you're focused on your fears and you're focused on what you don't want, you're going to be manifesting what you don't want because that's what you're thinking about. So as soon as you find yourself thinking of worrying and thinking about what you fear, immediately divert your attention to what it is you do want. Two more cards, please, on the Ace of Pentacles. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles here for Taurus? Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Wisdom. Look at all that yellow and orange there. So that indicates your sacral chakra, which is your womb chakra, right? Fertility. You're pregnant with an idea. And what I noticed immediately when I pointed at the fertility card is not only the yellow egg around her, but look at her heart chakra lit up green there. That's so important for some of you out there right now, is heart chakra healing. Also, your solar plexus chakra, that's where your power comes from. 5s signify changes, but as long as you're staying positive and coming from your heart space as you're manifesting, these will be positive changes for you. And you see in the background his happy home, his foundation. One more, Spirit, one more card for the Ace of Pentacles for Taurus. Can I get one more clarifier card? for the Ace of Pentacles. Too many. One more, please. All right, Shadow. So, it's a fight right now between positivity and negativity. So your outcome is going to be based on how well you can get control over your emotions. If you're going to be negative, or if you're going to be positive, it's going to depend on what you are manifesting right now. We're going to go to the Moon Goddess Oracle cards and get some action cards out for you. Messages for the collective of Taurus, please. Thank you. So we've got fear, sovereignty, Taurus. What other messages do we have for Taurus, please? What actions can Taurus take to ensure a positive outcome in this situation? Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see, please, for the collective of Taurus. One more, Spirit. One more card. What actions can Taurus take? Oh, goodness. Too many. One more card for the collective of Taurus, please, Spirit. Show me what I need to see. What do we got here? We're going to take them. So we've got fear, sovereignty, darkness, attraction, acceptance. I need to move some things here. Fear, sovereignty, darkness, attraction, acceptance, and extremes. Thank you, Spirit. Alright, so fear is an 11, which is a master number in numerology, and so we never break it down any farther than that. So 11 is the most intuitive of the master numbers. And in this card, you can see that she is releasing her fears and standing in her power. And the reason I get that from this card is that in her belly, you see her sacral chakra lit up. It's almost like she's pregnant with an idea. And so she is releasing her fears and going for it. And she's dancing. She just looks free as she releases those fears. By setting those fears free, she's setting herself free. And then we've got 41, sovereignty, Queen of the Moon. 41 in numerology will go to a 5, indicating changes. And again, standing in your power, sovereignty is the divinity. Let's grab the book and see what the book says about this. So again, as I said, 5s, they signify change, transformation, challenges. So this card says, you have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate people and views, should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. The affirmation for this card is, I reign over my own realm. So you can make the choice here, Taurus. what you want your income to, I mean, your income, I'm sorry, your outcome. Maybe that was a Freudian slip. You can make a choice of what you want your outcome to be here. As I said, negative or positive. What the outcome is going to be is your choice here. Goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest and remember, gender is fluid in tarot, by the way. So don't think just because this is goddesses of the moon, if you're male, that this cannot apply to you. We all have masculine and feminine aspects to ourselves. Are the oldest kinds of feminine divine and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe, from Diana of ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis to the Semitic Astarte from Hina from Polynesia. I don't know if it's Hina or Hina, I do apologize. The link with the feminine divine and lunar planet and cycles is a strong one. These goddesses, in all their myriad of forms, were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they naturally had power as well. We should strive to be the powerful queens of our own domain, or kings. Women especially have been socialized to defer, to keep small, to be quiet, and hold a very twisted kind of service that borders on servitude. While in many first world countries, women can choose to be what they wish to be on paper, women still experience inequality in most countries in areas such as wage disparity and an imbalance of the numbers of women in government or in high-level board positions. However, what has been accepted in the past is not what will be accepted in the future. A new queendom is coming. When we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and decisions. The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers, and as such, the buck stops here. Therefore, it is worth us investing in growing our own self-awareness, our own self-trust, self-care, and self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and a great love for all. Always, what that equates to, Taurus, is always coming from our heart space, as well as ourselves. It does not mean, it does mean we may have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. And then we have darkness, and that's a number 40, going to a number 4. So 4s represent structure, security, stability, the material world. And let's see what this one says. I like to read these particular books because a lot of them have such great insight and advice. You are entering into a time of introversion, a need to go within. Spirit, he's knocking on the door and looking to guide you. A leaner time, or a time to turn inward, to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work. Remember, we had that shadow card out here. Which will bring big dividends later on. Release what no longer works for you. Just like the fear card. Release. Those fears, they are definitely no longer, nor were they ever working for you. I mean, I shouldn't say nor were they ever. They have their time and place in your life. But when they arise, you need to determine if they're appropriate and if they're helping you or if they're hindering you. The affirmation for this card is the darkness needs to be there as much does the light. One of the earliest human fears is said to be a fear of the dark. We fear what we can't see. We fear what we may be hiding. In reality, the dark is as important as the light. In nature, there are many nocturnal animals that go about the business of living under the moon, not the sun. The darker times of the lunar and seasonal cycles signal a time to naturally turn inwards, to stay close to home, to look closely at ourselves, and to plan for the light. In the northern hemisphere, the long night moon usually occurred in December around the winter solstice. This is when the nights are indeed long and the hours of sunshine short. It's cold and people would begin to be snowed in. That time of spiritual isolation. It is during these long nights we can begin to do our shadow work, undertaking the self-reflection needed to identify what isn't working for us and what might be causing us pain. This could be a bad habit, a destructive pattern, a recurring useless fear, or anything that holds us back from being ourselves in the dark. We can simply decide whether they must stay or go. We can decide to release them once and for all. We get to transform. And then the next card we have out here is attraction. This is my card for manifestation, the law of attraction. What are you attracting? It's got 44. 44 in numerology will go to an 8. And again, 8 signify abundance, manifestation, diligence, and harvest. And we've got a lot of 4s out here, as a matter of fact. 4, 4, 44, 4, and then there's 34 over here. Look up number 4. Look up number 44, which is another master number. Look up angel number 444, because you've got the 44 and the 4 card right next to each other. So angel number 444 will probably have some significance for you. 4s, again, are structure, security, stability. No wonder Divine is saying, hey, you've got some important issues on the table here. Seek guidance. I'm here to help and guide you. So, the attraction card, Supermoon. You can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Be ready for opportunity. Avoid extremes, which we have out here. The extremes card. That might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. Think of connections greater than yourself. The Divine. The affirmation for this one is I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. A supermoon is a full moon that is the closest distance from the Earth in its revolutions. It is also referred to as a perigee moon. The supermoon looks huge in the sky. Being so close to the Earth, it influences the oceans more than usual, causing more extreme tides than are normal. These changes in gravity and force are certainly noticeable. We are in Mercury retrograde, by the way, still. And for most people who follow the cycles of the moon and do magical workings aligned with them, it is the energy of the supermoons that is most important. If a normal full moon gives us an opportunity to have rocket power under our intentions, a supermoon greatly magnifies this energy into a supernova. So, that being said, you definitely want to carefully and intentionally manifest positive things that are going to be good for you, and carefully, intentionally repel the things that you don't want, which means, like I said, you don't want to focus your attention. If you do focus your attention there, only long enough to decide what you are releasing, let that shit go and focus your time and attention on what you do want. If we are growing, we all want to attract experiences into our life. This can be positive relationships, a lifestyle that suits us better, clarity, love, prosperity, creativity, the list goes on. Equally, we also perhaps wish to be able to repel the experiences we don't want. It is important then to not just know what we want, but to be able to recognize what we don't. Attraction isn't just about what we accept, but also how we discern. Blindly attracting everything we think of into our lives rarely makes us happy, but being focused about it does. This card also suggests that we think globally and for the whole. If you're making intentions on the supermoon, include one for the planet. I love that. And then we have acceptance, and I see, as above so below, I see a hand reaching down from Keither for her hand down here. Do you see? And that beautiful blue light around it. Accept help from the divine. Go within and accept the help he's waiting there to give you. And we've already talked about avoiding these extremes, right? 34 in numerology goes to a 7. 7s signify magic, spirituality, and research. So you want to be avoiding extremes. Extremes are what cause addictions. Extremes can cause you big problems. You want to remain centered, grounded, in order to be able to avoid those extremes. All right, I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus. So your homework for this week is to go within. Drop down, connect with Father God Most High. Pray about what you hope to attract into your life. And then meditate to quiet your mind and get your responses. If you need help with this area, I do one-on-one meditation classes. I can help you to connect with divine, to connect with your higher self, to connect with your guides. Please feel free to reach out, mysticroseawakening@gmail.com. If you liked this video, if you feel like you got something out of it, please give me a like and a subscribe. Much love. Until next time, my beautiful Taurus.